For today's lesson, we're going to have a look at the Battle of Bosworth Field. We're going to have a look at the key events in the battle and try to understand why Richard III lost. When you have read through all of the information, I would like you to attempt the questions at the end. Remember, you can pause or rewind this video or PowerPoint at any time. The Battle of Bosworth was the last major battle in the Wars of the Roses. This was a series of battles between the House of Lancaster and the House of York. Both sides thought that their family should rule the country. These wars lasted for 30 years. Richard III was an unpopular king. Many suspected that he had murdered the princes in the Tower in order to claim their throne. Henry Tudor believed that he should be king instead, even though he had a very weak claim to the throne. Henry sailed from France with a small force of about 2,000 soldiers. He landed in Wales and then marched towards Leicester, collecting men along the way. Henry had an army that numbered 5,000 men. Richard, however, had an army of 7,000. Lord Stanley and his brother had promised to fight with Richard, and they had another 6,000 soldiers. So Richard was very confident of victory as he rode out to meet Henry. The two sides met on the 22nd of August 1485 near a town called Market Bosworth in Leicestershire. Richard put his army on top of Ambion Hill, so they had the advantage of the high ground. Henry and his allies, the Earl of Oxford, and his men were at the bottom of the hill, surrounded by marshland. Richard started the battle by ordering the Duke of Norfolk to charge at Henry's men. Henry's men could not escape, so had to meet the charge head on. Both sides fought very bravely. The Duke of Norfolk was killed in the charge, but as Richard had more soldiers, neither side seemed to be winning. Richard then asked the Duke of Northumberland to come and help. However, the Duke of Northumberland refused. Neither side seemed to be gaining an advantage. Henry decided to ask Lord Stanley for help. Stanley was fighting for Richard. However, he was married to Henry's mother, and he had a reputation for being untrustworthy. Richard spotted Henry. He thought if he could get to Henry and kill him, then the battle would be over. He took a small force and charged towards Henry's men. He almost succeeded in killing him. However, at this point, Stanley changed sides. His armies turned and attacked Richard. Richard fought bravely but was defeated by Lord Stanley and Henry Tudor. Legend says that a knight found Richard's crown on a thorn bush. He used it to crown Henry on the battlefield. Can you answer the following questions in detail, please? At the beginning of the Battle of Bosworth, Richard was confident of victory. Why did he think that he would be able to defeat Henry in the battle? What do you think was the key turning point in the battle? In other words, when did it become clear that Henry was going to win? What was the event that caused Henry to win the battle? Question number 3. What do you think was the main reason why Richard lost? Write a P paragraph to explain your answer.